pressure group within Nigeria's main opposition party, All Progressives Congress, is asking the party to adhere strictly to its constitution in the conduct of its primaries to elect candidates that would fly the party's flag. In the 2015 general elections, the new Lagos movement wants the leadership of the party to do away with the idea of anointing candidates for elective positions, rather holding popular primaries where party members can freely choose who they want to represent the party. President of the group, Niyi Akinshiju, and former president of the Ikeja branch of the Nigerian Bar Association, Chima Obani, say internal democracy must not be preached and practiced by all political parties.
When we started, it was principally motivated by a need to reform the internal structure within our party. Our party is a great party in concept and in ideological orientation. And that was why so many of us decided to join, And we were also motivated by the fact that we had individuals at the leadership cadre that had orientation in progressive ideology. And we believe that progressive ideology is actually the way for Nigeria to go. But for a progressive ideologically oriented party to grow successfully in Nigeria, we must do things properly. We cannot do things the way other parties are doing them. We must do them according to the values dictated by democracy. We can't possibly be seen as rebels because what we are saying is just about people doing things properly. The ideas of democracy is everywhere. You don't need to go and unhate it somewhere in the ground. It's in books, in the head of everybody. Democracy for the people, by the people, for the people, with the people, and all that. Even the primary school child knows what the ideas of democracy is. It's about the people. And for us, democracy should be about the people. And thankfully, the party structure, the party leadership cadre have become more attuned to it. They have become more open to it and embracing that push.
If you don't have internal democracy at the political party level, then you cannot have democracy even at the national level, because it's the political parties actually that produce the candidates, and they're the one also that organizes the election for the electorate. And so internal democracy is key. And so we must champion it, we must insist on it. And I'm seeing many political parties now being careful, even in the choices they make. If you hear the president talk to the PDP members, they say, look, you must produce popular candidates. We don't want a candidate to produce that will lose election. Then in APC, they're all, towing the same line. So issue is that most of us who preach all these things outside, I think the best thing for us is to join political parties and then begin to champion these things, because I know that this country is going to be a big country, a better country, a positive country where all of us shall be proud of, on things that will be done to benefit the masses. So we must begin to insist on it, because nobody gets anything, gives you anything, on free. What is the meaning of who actually? The point is that when they use that word consensus, there must be an agreement. There must be an agreement so that there won't be, when there is dissent, people are saying this is not what we have agreed upon, then there cannot be, consensus, even though you use that word. So consensus must be all of us have agreed, we are, putting away primary election, let it be that this man is our candidate, by popular choice. Let it be by popular choice. Not that some political heavyweights who are financiers of the political party will sit down in their bedroom and say this is the candidate we want, and then term it consensus. Consensus does not mean that it's consensus of everyone. But if it's everyone that is saying this is our candidate, for God's sake, it's a political party. The supremacy of political parties is recognized even by the court. So I am saying let the word consensus really, bear that meaning of consensus candidate.